Hey, Yinz guys and gals, gather around for a journey like no other. It's time to hop on board the Yinz Goin podcast. From the rivers that meet at the point to form downtown Pittsburgh, to the sheer face of Half Dome, to the furthest corners of the globe, Matt will be your compass, your confidant, your companion as we explore the wonders of travel. So sit back, relax on your couch, and let the wanderlust whoosh over Yinz as we discover new horizons and reminisce about old favorites. With Matt by our side, the sky's the limit. Join Matt on the Yinz Goin podcast because when it comes to travel, the journey's just getting started. And now, without further ado, let's give a shot for your guide through the highways and byways of travel. Your planning partner, the man with the map, Matt Schraeder. Hi, Yinz doing? Welcome to the Where Yinz Going podcast. I'm Matt. I'm your host. Joining me again today is Amanda. It's been more than a week since we talked, Amanda, so I was going through withdrawal. I'm sure all the fans were too.
Right? You just can't get rid of me.
It's like The Godfather. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Oh,
So,
right?
but it's good to have you back again.
Good to be back.
So we're going to talk about. So this is our next installment in the Gone but Not Forgotten series, and we're talking more about Epcot. This time we're going to go to the land,
My favorite
and
pavilion, as we
yep,
know.
that's why Amanda's here for it. And so we'll start by talking about Kitchen Cabaret.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
loved Kitchen Cabaret.
we're not really going to talk about living with the land. I know that's Amanda's thing,
Absolute
but
favorite, yes.
it has gone through a few changes, but it's still primarily what it is. Although I think it's gotten better with the new additions, like
Yeah,
whenever they do the lights at the different over the holidays and things like that.
yeah, I
So,
think it's just been enhanced properly, so I'm
so
okay with that, with those
definitely
changes.
go and do behind the scenes. All right, there's our living
Yeah,
with the land comment. But Kitchen Cabaret, and it's spelled with cabaret with a K, not with a C. So they're getting the stuff there.
alliterative puns.
Yes, both verbal or yeah, auditorially and visually with the similarities.
Hmm.
This opened on October 1st, 1982. That's a significant date, making it an opening day attraction at Epcot.
Yes.
And then it closed on January 3rd, 1994.
Hmm.
So its theme was to promote healthy eating and a balanced diet, which this goes to like the initial theme of Epcot or purpose of Epcot, especially like the future world stuff, was education.
Yes.
And so this was part of the actually, we're going to teach you something here too. Was it, they
Yeah.
called it the edutainment or, yeah.
Yes.
And so it was an audio animatronic show. It was basically like a musical review and comedy show. Now, the characters were very crude by today's standards. They had very limited movement, and the show was about 13 minutes long. So it walking through what this show did that you and of course I love the puns in this that
Oh,
the
they're the
host
best,
was Bonnie Appetit.
right?
So she comes out and sings the mealtime blues, and she's like not thrilled to be cooking stuff, and so
Right.
like, oh, I just got home from work, I'm tired, and that whole thing. And so the music here, it's a combination of different things. Of is it goes back to cabaret is exactly what this was. It's like
Yeah.
a sort of like a vaudeville almost type thing at times. That after she's done singing this, the kitchen crackpots again, crackpot spelled with a K,
Right.
and there are a bunch of condiments. It's a mustard, mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, things like that. And they sing "Chase Those Mealtime Blues Away." It's like kind of like a ragtime song. So you get a couple of
Yeah.
different genres of music in here. And of course, then they throw the puns in that I think it was Bonnie comes in and says, that's a spicy number. Of course, you have the
Right.
spices singing it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Although for kind of like a non-Disney-esque thing is that Bonnie comes out in kind of like this skimpy outfit that shows a lot of leg.
Yeah. She's in like her flapper outfit. I
Yeah.
love it.
So, she could be up there, in a like one of the French can dancers or something with
Hmm.
this.
Yes.
So a little risque for Disney.
Mm,
Next up is Dairy Good and his Stars of the Milky Way. So not very good, but he's Dairy Good.
yeah.
And so Dairy is a milk carton. Then they have Miss Cheese, Miss Yogurt, and Miss Ice Cream. And so yeah, the
Yep.
creative genius of this. I mean, it rivals, Walt's Nine Old Men and stuff.
Right.
Maybe not. So they're like in front of this like a
The
refrigerator, and
refrigerator. Yeah.
whenever the fridge opens, like the fog comes out, like it's the cold air.
Yeah.
So and they sing "The Stars of the Milky Way" is a song. It's like a 1930s kind of like a big band type thing.
Hmm.
And you have Dairy Good is like a crooner. Miss Cheese is supposed to be Mae West. Miss Yogurt is like this European sex kitten. Again, getting risque for Disney, and then
Disney.
Miss Ice Cream is Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
So they're channeling real life entertainers.
Yeah.
Next up are the Cereal Sisters, which is Marysy Oates, Rennie Rice, Connie Corn. So they're getting the alliteration stuff there.
Hmm.
Although I guess maybe Oda May Oates or something rather than Marysy. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, there was a
Although,
song, Mare's Oats and Oats Eat Oats and
okay,
little something eat Ivy. I don't remember the song. It was an old song. I think that's where it came from.
yeah, that could
Great
be a
grandmother used
thing.
to sing it.
And then they have some slices of breads that are
Blowing the
playing the bugle.
bugles. Yeah.
Yeah. And they sing Boogie Woogie Bakery Boy.
Hmm.
So this is obviously a parody of the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy by the Andrews sisters. The bread comes from both the cabinet and from the toaster.
Yep.
And of course, Bonnie calls them the toast of the town. So
Yes. So back to the puns.
exactly. Then you get ham and eggs. Ham is with two M's and eggs ends in a Z. So they're
Yeah.
like one step ahead of like the 1990s whenever, put the Z's at the end of things, like,
Hmm.
got your
Right.
mad
Oh,
skills and stuff.
God.
So this is hosted by Mr. Ham and Mr. Eggs. So it's plural there.
Hmm.
It's the vaudeville style comedy rendition of The Meat Group Can Help You Keep Strong. So there's no hiding the education on this one.
No.
It's coming right out, hitting you over the head with it. And Mr. Eggs tells all these corny jokes, and Mr. Ham is not very happy about it and threatens to join another protein group. And there's a whole lot of puns thrown around in there.
Oh, yeah.
So after that, we get the colander combo and the Fiesta fruit.
Which is my favorite song. Veggie
And
fruit,
so,
veggie, veggie fruit. We had
yep,
a
and that's the
the
thing, the
old
chant.
cassette tape with all the songs on it. So,
And that's literally the chant. Veggie, veggie, fruit, fruit, veggie, veggie, fruit, fruit. So yeah, if you haven't already, pause this and go look it up on YouTube
on
because you can
YouTube,
find all
it's
this.
catchy.
The
It's very
grainy video
catchy.
and everything.
Yes.
And they
Pretty
have
sure
different
there's
types.
a Spotify with like
Oh yeah,
all
you
the
can hear it.
old
Yeah.
Disney songs and they have it on there somewhere. Yeah.
I don't know if it's quite complete without seeing the audio
No,
animatronics
you
though.
have to see
Yeah.
it's a full experience.
And so they have different types of produce like broccoli,
Mhm.
tomatoes, bananas, sing along. And then Bonnie Appetit is in her Carmen Miranda style carnival outfit, with the fruit hat and stuff like that.
Oh
So,
yeah, she's got her whole thing going on. Yeah.
and then the whole cast comes back for the cabaret finale. I had to say that to
Yeah.
make it rhyme.
Right.
It's just cabaret finale. It's not enough, which was a bunch of a medley of the different songs.
Mhm.
So I'm going to say it now. It's not exactly my favorite thing. So it had its purpose. It did what it was supposed to do
Yes.
with EPCOT. It was going with the early 1980s technology of what they could do, but the songs could use a little bit of work.
Oh yeah.
I love the puns, but the songs could use some work. Now they closed that and replaced it with Food Rocks, which opened on
Mm,
March 26, 1994. So closed for a couple months. And then this closed on January 3rd, 2004. So watch out January 3rd if you're in this location.
yeah. Something
So,
about that holiday rush, like right after the new year, it's like new year, new start. I don't
yeah,
know.
I guess they figured there's a big rush during the holidays. We need attractions to, we need places for people to go.
Mm,
So it's like, all right, let's get through that. And then once it's our downtime, then we can close a few things without, flooding everything else, which that's the biggest thing that uh, whenever Hollywood Studios was going through its big renovations and
hmm.
adding Star
Same
Tours and
thing.
everything else, that they closed so many things that you were there and just anything that was open had huge lines. Or
Right.
whenever Rise of the Resistance goes down, or
It's madness everywhere else.
exactly, yeah. So now the theme of Food Rocks was a benefit concert for good nutrition hosted by Food, spelled F-U-D, with the the line over top of the U, making it the long sound. Or it was Food Rapper was his name.
Yup.
And of course, the tie-in with this, it was voiced by Tone Loc, or in
On Luke.
Luke. Okay,
Isn't it?
yeah, shows my
Here.
street cred right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I'm
Luke is
sorry.
spelled L-O-C, or is
With
it?
a long
Oh,
ooh.
yeah, with the little thing over the top. So they're, keeping it in character there. And so it's an audio animatronic food with human features is what Food Rapper is.
Yeah.
And they reuse some of the characters and sets from the Kitchen Cabaret, which is why they only had to be closed for a couple months. And they
Yeah.
did parodies of some popular songs, which
Some of
it
these were funny.
now
The
I
puns that go
definitely.
into the songs and the artists that they like make, yeah, these are funny because this is
and
more
just
like
for
our generation.
And just for the music, though, that you could, it was more something with a familiar tune that you could kind of sing along with or groove with, or it was something, was
You
you can
could,
dance to or
yeah,
whatever. So that familiarity, I think, adds a lot to it, which is one reason why I very much like the updated um, Country Bear Jamboree, because it's a
yeah.
song that I know
It's music that you can relate to. Yeah.
exactly. And of course, during the performance, they're interrupted sometimes by The Excess, which is a junk food heavy metal band that doesn't like nutrition. So, spoiler alert, The Excess eventually will blow a fuse, so they can't play anymore. And
Yeah.
then, yeah. So this one was a 12-minute, 39-second show. And we'll just go through some of the songs here and the groups and
God.
everything. That the song is "We'll Make It Count in the Kitchen," and this is by the Utensils. So
Mm-hmm.
U2, I guess. Although
Yep.
it's a Queen, there was a parody of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, which ever since seeing Wayne's World, you know,
Right.
that
That
was
was,
one of the first CDs that we got. And I remember being in seventh or eighth grade that we had the portable CD player. And I brought that
oh,
into
I had
school because
those.
and then we of course we had the little base for it to sit in so that whenever it would bounce, it didn't skip on you, and so you could,
Right?
the movement.
On the
Yep,
bus, you're like,
yep.
hold it so it doesn't skip.
Oh, we had the adapter in the car that we could plug it into the CD player and then take it had the cassette thing to put the cassette in the cassette player of the car
Mhm.
so you could play your CDs in a cassette
In the
only
cassette
car.
tape player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, technology, great stuff. But
God.
my one friend in high school or in grade school, he had knee surgery. So at lunchtime, instead of going for recess, he just stayed in the room and it would help to have someone there with him. And so I stayed in with him a lot of times and I'd bring the CD player and we'd be sitting there jamming to Bohemian Rhapsody and the rest of the Wayne's World uh, soundtrack during
Right.
lunch.
Yep.
And of course, whenever you got to the part in Bohemian Rhapsody, you had to do the headbanging
You
stuff
have
like
to
they
do
did in
the
the
you
car.
have to do it. Yeah. It just you can't not.
Although the funny thing about that, if you ever watch the special features for Wayne's World, um, Dana Carvey did not know the words to the song. So watch
You
his
just
lips
headbang.
as he's
Yeah.
singing. He just moved his, trying to do whatever. And whenever we did the headbanging, I don't know if it was Mike Myers or Dana Carvey. One of them hurt his neck. I think it was Mike Myers. And so he's trying to do he has this like biggest grimace on his face as he's trying to do this like restrained headbang so he doesn't hurt
Mhm.
his neck anymore.
Right? With the epic movements. Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
once you see it, once you watch the movie and see that, you
Once
will
you
never
know and then
unsee
you
it
watch it, you're gonna see it. Yeah.
every time. Anyway, next up was Good Nutrition by the Peach Boys. Of course, this is the Beach Boys' Good Vibrations,
Yep.
which I think that was the first concert I ever went to was Beach Boys. It was them or New Kids on the Block. I can't remember. They were around the same time. I can't
5-year-old.
remember which one was which one came first.
Ugh. Although the Beach Boys were big with Disney because I like,
Oh, being Southern California guys? Oh,
oh
absolutely.
yeah.
They grew up going to Disney World or
Mm,
Disneyland, sorry. Next song is Every Bite You Take by the Refrigerator Police.
right.
So the police is Every Breath You Take, which is a very, very good song about stalking.
Oh yeah. People don't think about
You
that. I've heard
listen
that
to the
like
words. It's like, my
a friend
goodness.
of mine is a DJ and he's like, "Do you know how many couples I have to convince that like that's not a good wedding song?" Like, no, don't use that one. That's not cute. Mm-mm.
So I guess it's good for a babysitter, but
But not a wedding song. No, it's
no.
not actually romantic. Not even a little bit. No.
Next up is High Fiber by Pita Gabriel. So Pita, and it's of course Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer, but it's voiced by Jess Harnell or
Mhm.
Harnell. After that is Always Read the Rapper, and this is Food Rapper, and it's Tone Luke's Funky Cold Medina. So in case you
Yeah.
didn't recognize the name, I'm sure you recognize that song.
Yeah. Everybody knows that song. It's very popular. If you heard it, you'd know it.
Yeah, everyone knows about my singing ability, so therefore I will
We're
not.
not gonna, no, please don't.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Next up was Just Keep It Lean, the by the Soul of Rock and Roll. And this is Cher, the Shoop Shoop song, and it's in his kiss.
Yep.
So I don't know if any people know it as the Shoop Shoop song, but
No, it's I
it's
don't
in
think
his kiss.
anybody knows
Yeah.
that that's the actual name of that song. Yeah.
Next up is not the Imperial March, okay? Uh it's Tutti Frutti by Richard. And this is
Yep.
a cover song with some lyrical changes by Little Richard. That his Tutti Frutti song, but they changed things a little bit.
Mm.
And that's why it was just Richard, not Little Richard. Then Vegetables Are Good for You by Musica.
Aka.
Neil,
Yeah.
Neil Musaka or
You can
Neil
tell you're not Greek.
Sedaka. Yeah. And it's the breaking up is hard to do.
Uh,
So, and just saying, vegetables are good for you. So, yeah.
yeah.
Although
Yeah.
it reminds me of
Get
the
that.
the one it was on some show. I think it was like a wife swap show or something. That the one kid, the wife wouldn't let him have bacon. He's like, bacon is good for me, and they made a remix of that.
Like a pig. Yes, I've seen that.
Next up was Let's Exercise by Chubby Cheddar, and this is Chubby Checker's The Twist.
Right.
And so you were saying about wedding songs. There's the wedding song is The Twist.
Oh, we banned that one at our wedding. We had a list. I couldn't do it. I was like, no, no. That one and the chicken dance. That had to go. There were a few. I had the list. My DJ's like, but what if somebody requests it? I was like, I am paying you. No, thank you. Those, no. And the We Are Family, absolutely not. No. Nope.
The
No.
Macarena or Electric Slide, were those allowed?
We did the electric slide. We had a whole line dance thing because, you know, I'm a millennial. So there were, there was a line dance segment. Yes, I know all of them.
Yeah.
I did go to high school in the early 2000s. So mid 2000s, actually. That era. So there were
Yeah.
lots of line dances, and not all of them were appropriate. Let's put it that way. It's okay. It's okay. It was fun. I cannot do them anymore, but it's okay.
You can. You just, you
I
wake up
can. I
injured
just
the next day.
if I get down, I ain't getting back up.
That's the thing, older people like us, and I have a few years on Amanda, so we can get down, still get down with it. But like you said, you don't get up, or the next day you wake up injured.
I cannot rock and roll all night and party every day anymore. I learned my
Keeping with the
knees.
theme.
Yeah. Anyway.
Now, this is then, the show is interrupted by We Love Junk by The Excess. And this was an original song written for the show. But then they bounce right back with Just a Little Bit. And I think you
Hmm.
can get this one by the Get the Point Sisters.
Yep. Instead of
So
the
this
Pointer
is,
Sisters.
yeah, instead of the Pointer Sisters. And it's Aretha Franklin's Respect that they're parodying.
Right.
So, and then they finish it off with Choose Before You Chew. And this is the whole cast, except they don't have Chubby Cheddar or Neil Musaka, and this is another Queen Bohemian
Bohemian
Rhapsody
Rhapsody. Yeah.
song. So having Bohemian Rhapsody in there twice, that's a good thing.
Right.
So definitely an upgrade with the music choices. You
Hmm.
still have kind of the cheesy, there's a pun for you, uh, audio animatronics in the whole storyline. It still gets across that educational message that Epcot was, you know, kind of built around. But
Yeah.
I like the upgrade with the more of the tainment thing than just the edu part than
Yeah.
compared to the Kitchen Cabaret.
Because you get more with like if people are gonna remember it and they're gonna leave singing the songs, it's gonna be like, oh, that's that parody song. Oh, that's what it was, talking about, and it connects.
Although veggie, veggie, fruit,
That
fruit,
is just
veggie,
that
egg.
is such a catchy tune. Come on. We sing
I
it all
mean,
the time.
so it was replaced by Soarin' Over California, which
Mhm.
opened on May 5th, 2005. So 5505.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm good with the numbers on that.
Yep. That was a
And it
number thing.
And now, how about this? It closed on June 16th, 2016. So
16.
61616.
Fives and the
So
sixes. I don't know.
now I guess they could have stretched that into April 16th of 2017. So technically, if you're thinking of 2016, it would be the 16th month if we could. Okay, yeah, it's not going to work. Okay.
Okay, no, too much.
They tried with the numbers. It's good. As close as they could get.
Yeah.
And now this has come back a few times for special occasions, like on
Yep.
the 100 Years of Wonder. It was there for a couple months from September through
Mm.
February of 2020, from September 22nd, 2023 to February 27th, 2024.
Yep.
I was happy we got to ride it when we were there in December of
Mhm.
2023. It comes back. It has been in Disney California Adventure from February 8th, 2001 to June 15th, 2016. So it had a little bit
Mhm.
of a longer run there.
Yeah, it
And
started
then
there. And then it comes back every Food and Wine Festival in Disney California Adventure, which I like that. I think it's really nice that they yearly get to bring it back.
And I think it would be appropriate for it to be soaring over California all the time out there.
True, but
Uh,
yeah,
So, but yes, I agree. I liked being able to see it and having. I wouldn't even mind them if they would have one theater devoted to
that
California
would
and
be
then the other
nice.
one, and because they have several theaters, or if
Right.
it was just a random thing, I don't know. Um, but I know that in Epcot now, the next one, the new updated version, fits more in Epcot, definitely.
Yes.
Shanghai Disneyland has had Soaring, so they have the G in this one, Over the
Yes.
Horizon, which opened on June 16th, 2016. And then Tokyo Disney Sea has Soaring, Fantastic Flight, which opened on July 23rd, 2019.
Hmm.
Now, this is a flight simulator. There are three ride vehicles that each have three rows, so you can fit 87 guests per vehicle on there.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's a lot of people you can fit in there.
Yeah, geez.
Now, this is an 80-foot concave, 180-degree dome IMAX screen. that the seats will swing and sway with the motion of the movie, so it feels like you're actually flying. There's fans that will blow on you to simulate wind, and
Hmm.
there's scents that they'll pump into the ride. Specifically, orange will
Yes.
stand out. Now, they originally called it Ultra Flight in 1996, but the ride design was cost prohibitive, that the way they were trying to do it just did not work. So
Hmm.
they had three levels with ride vehicles sliding out on a track into an Omnimax screen. So not IMAX, Omnimax.
Right.
But then Mark Sumner, one of the Imagineers, used an old Erector set. I think it was over Christmas too. That he created
Yeah, I
this.
remember hearing the story.
Yeah, it was on. I think. Did they have the behind the attraction for this
I think it
one?
was on one of those, it was on either behind the attractions or like one of those behind the scenes
Or
type of
yeah, History
shows.
Channel thing, something like that.
Yeah.
But he used his
'Cause I've
Erector set
seen where that he used the erector set and like it's his kid's old like erector set. Yeah.
whenever he was a kid. Yeah, and
Hmm.
they create this cantilever model that made it less expensive. So
Yeah.
if you've ever been on in Pandora, Flight of Passage,
Flight of Passage.
and
These.
whenever you're there, if you look down and then you see all the different levels, that would have been the idea of you get onto this thing and then it just slides out and then you're
Right.
hanging there. But the cantilever thing is less expensive because it just, well, they do three of them, but it's like one mechanism to do instead of the
Right.
sliding in and out thing. Now, the music here is by Jerry Goldsmith. And just to give you a rundown of some of his, movies that he's made music for:
Mhm.
Planet of the Apes,
Yep.
Patton, Alien, Star Trek, Gremlins, which is a great Christmas movie. Yeah, all
Yes.
right, we'll have that debate later.
One of
Uh,
my spirit animals. You should not feed me at night either. Um, or get me wet. No.
uh, well, if you get me wet, I won't, spout other people, but I would do get grumpy on that.
I
So,
do get grumpy.
especially unless I want to get wet, then yeah,
Uh, yeah, I don't like rain or snow.
yeah. If I'm jumping in a pool, then I can get
That's
wet,
different. That's
or I'm getting a
intentional.
shower. Otherwise, don't get me
Right.
wet. I don't even like, of course, it's whenever we go on things like Cali River Rapids or Tiana's Bayou Adventure that my
I
wife and
wear
my
poncho.
daughter always went, let's go get soaked. I'm like, no, I don't want to get soaked. I don't want to walk around with wet underwear and wet socks all day. And of course, I'm the one who gets soaked and they barely get a
Always.
drop on them.
Always. I wear
Yes.
ponchos and I still, it doesn't matter. It's like it finds the like hole and that's it. It's like, what the heck?
The ponchos I get must have like, they must be porous or something that,
Right.
yeah. And now a few other things he also did. Jerry Goldsmith did Rambo, Hoosiers, and Rudy. And then to tie it into Disney, it's Mulan, along with so many other movies.
Yes.
But the Hoosier soundtrack and the Rudy soundtrack, I actually
They're
listened to
just
songs from
epics.
that.
Yes.
His
They
instrumental
really
stuff.
are epics. They're epic soundtracks. Like they're just all encompassing.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Mr. Goldsmith. So
Mhm.
sadly, he's not going to be making any more music, but
Yeah.
he uh, he left us with a nice legacy. Outside of like maybe Danny Elfman and definitely John Williams, I mean, he's up
Yeah.
there in on my list.
Yeah.
Now, the queue for Soarin' is a long walkway, and I
Oh,
don't remember if they had the trivia on the screens back then.
I
want to
don't
say
remember.
I'm going to say no because I don't. Well, they had the iPhones, or no? When did this open? In 2005. They wouldn't have had really iPhones too much. They wouldn't have been very popular, so they probably
Um,
didn't have a way to interact. They might have still had just trivia.
it might have just been trivia, but I don't think it was interactive trivia.
Yeah, definitely not interactive. The safety instructions are given by Patrick Warburton, who's probably more famously known
Kronk.
as David Putty. Yep. Paint your face. Got to support the team.
Right.
Oh, such a good character from Seinfeld. And of course, there's the bald guy with the
The
ears.
Mickey ears, yes. These little guys.
Or these little buttes, I think. Yeah,
Right.
whatever he says.
These little beauties.
But the ride sequence will take you through clouds, and then it opens up into the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco and Marin County.
Hmm.
Then it takes you to Redwood Creek in Humboldt County.
Yep.
So going all over California,
All over
hence the name,
California.
right? Yeah. You get to go through Napa Valley where you see a bunch of hot air balloons.
Hidden Mickey.
in the Hidimiki there, yes.
Yes.
There's the Monterey Bay Sanctuary,
Yep.
followed by Lake Tahoe and Heavenly Mountain Resort. And then my favorite is Yosemite Falls and Half
Hmm.
Dome at Yosemite National Park, which I've talked enough about on
Yes,
different
I
podcasts.
love Yosemite Falls.
That was like the whole, whenever I went on it in 2023 and it came up that this was it, I had no clue. And then I think the intro, like the intro, whenever they show you flying through like the different locations, they didn't have that. Or whenever,
Yeah.
I was like, it's over California. And I couldn't believe it. It's like I get to see Yosemite again. Next, it goes to PGA West Palmer Course in La Quinta. And it's
Yeah, it says Palm Springs.
Palm
That's right.
Springs is in the queue.
But
Yeah,
it's
that they show.
PGA West Palmer course. Yeah.
Then Valencia Orange Groves
Oh, the
in
orange
Ventura
groves.
County.
Yes, and you smell the oranges because they pipe in the
And
scent.
that's where you smell it. And it's like, oh, all right. I need orange juice right now.
Right?
You know,
That
in the
ties
credit,
back to Disney's
yeah,
orange stuff at the orange stand in
get orange
Disneyland,
bird,
California. Yeah.
and this is credited in the queue as Camarillo.
Hmm.
So then it goes to the Anza Borrego Desert State Park in Imperial County, where you see people riding horses, you see some hikers, and then this is my second favorite. You see the fighter jets
Fighter
fly
jet.
by.
Those are cool.
That is one of my bucket list things that I don't think I will ever do is to go up in a fighter jet. I don't have to fly it. I just want to experience it.
Terrifying, I'm sure. I mean, mm-mm. I
And
don't know if
and
I'm
don't
that.
and don't eat before you go up.
God, no.
Because in I know in the original Top Gun they did it. I'm sure they did it for Maverick too. That
Probably
they took the actors up, and supposedly, of course, the pilots tried to do whatever they could to
to make
make
them
the
puke.
people puke. Yeah, and
Yeah.
of course they all did. But I do have to give credit to Tom Cruise that supposedly after he puked his guts out, um, the pilot was like, "Do you want to go back home?" He's like, Tom Cruise goes, "No, I puked. Let's enjoy it
I'm
now."
good now. Yeah. Because I would be like, all right, now I'm good.
I got nothing left. Let's do it. I want to experience this.
That's like my husband. He went skydiving because
Hmm.
my brother-in-law, one of his very good friends, he's a skydiving instructor. So they went skydiving. And the first time he did it, he was like, nope. Like it was terrifying. And then it was fine. So now he does it like every so often. We go and like I stay on the ground and watch. I do not go up in the plane, thank you. But he's like, now that I've done it once and like it was absolutely terrifying, it's not scary anymore. Like he's like, I've done it already. I'm like, now what? What's the worst that can happen? I mean, we know the worst
Yeah,
that can
yeah.
happen because unfortunately that my brother-in-law's best friend passed away in a skydiving accident now that he is no longer a skydiving instructor because oops,
Yeah.
but yeah, my husband's like, well, if that happens, I'm not going to know any different. Like, I'm like, oh, thanks. Good. Glad the life insurance is updated. Thanks. You know,
Did you go the one time where you have not done it?
I wait on the ground.
Okay, you didn't do it the first time with them?
The rule when you go skydiving is if you get in the plane, the pilot is the only person that's in the plane when it lands. No. Mm-mm. I stay on the ground. I do not go up. No.
I've
Nope.
done it twice, and the
I
second
am not
time
that
was
brave.
better.
I am not that brave. Nope. I am a big old scaredy cat, and that's why I'm still alive.
You're afraid of heights, I take it?
Terrified.
See,
Thank
I'm
you,
not
but
afraid
no.
of heights. I'm petrified of heights. But
Mm,
I conquered that fear to go. Now
I,
the
nope,
that's
nope.
my dad's reaction was like, "Why would you jump out of a perfectly good airplane?"
This is what we call Darwinism. This is like, no. Okay. Like, absolutely not. You will never get me ever to do no bungee jumping, no skydiving, no nothing. Like, no. It's literally now in our life insurance. He's so mad because there's like a thing now. There's a line item in our life insurance that he can't do stupid shit. Like, you can't do skydiving or bungee jumping or like,
Can you stay stupid on this podcast? I don't
I
know.
don't know, can we? You might have to edit that out. But still, like, he's like, what? Darn it, now I can't do fun things. I'm like, oh no, you can't do dangerous things. I'm so sorry. Like,
The previous content was meant for mature audiences. So
sorry.
there we have the disclaimer in there. We're fine.
Okay. Anyway, back to fighter jets. We're not doing that either.
All right. Now, after the
You can
fighter
do it.
jets,
Tell me how it is.
you get to see and by the way, the first time skydiving, the free fall goes by so fast. The
Oh,
second time you got to, the adrenaline wasn't going quite as much, so it seemed longer. And then the free fall was the fun part. Whenever you're in the canopy, that was okay, but it's not the most comfortable thing to do. So yeah.
no.
But anyway, after the fighter jets, then you go to the USS John C. Stennis, which is CVN-74, so over the number on it. And that's at Coronado's Naval Air Station North Island near San Diego. And it's so
Mhm.
cool seeing that helicopter take off.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Then Malibu Beach at sunset. Then you switch to downtown LA at night, which I think is very funny if you watch that they sped up the video and you
Yeah.
see the turn signals on the cars that are going and they blink really fast.
Right?
And then you finish off at Disneyland Resort in Anaheim featuring Tinkerbell and then ends with the fireworks as you start to come back down.
Yes.
Now, the really neat thing about this is whenever they transitioned from soaring over California to soaring around the world, all they really had to do was change the programming in like the video. So
Yeah.
the next day, June 17th, 2016, in both EPCOT and Disneyland California or Disney California Adventure is when Soaring Around the World opened.
Yeah.
Although, let me check something. There was a day, I think, well, based from what I saw, there was a day that it was closed at Disney California Adventure because it closed on the
Yeah.
15th, unless that was just a error in the research.
No, I
I
think it
say,
was closed for like a day or two. Yeah.
yeah, it might have been. So, because they might have updated some of the interior for that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, as I said, I think Soaring Around the World fits better at Epcot, but Soaring Over California, it kind of has its place in California Adventure.
Hmm.
So, now they did update the music, although Bruce Broughton, or Broughton, Broughton, I guess Broughton. He made the new music, but it was based on the original theme. And what he did Gunsmoke, Hawaii Five-O, Harry and the Hendersons, one of my dad's favorite
I
movies.
love that movie.
Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. So there's your Disney stuff, along
Disney
with the
connection.
Homeward
Oh,
Bound,
Homeward
more
Bound. I
Disney.
can't.
He also did So I Married an Axe Murderer, which
Great movie.
I'm gonna say I
Classic.
was waiting for your opinion, Amanda. Now that we can still be friends.
Okay.
And speaking of that line of, oh, good, we can be friends now.
Uh,
Tombstone, that was a great line by Val Kilmer in there.
yes.
So the queue, now they have the trivia about travel that's up on the
Yeah,
screen, and very few people seem to be playing along with the app.
I do. Although
So
I
at least,
lightning lane now, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
it depends on if you're in the lightning lane or not, because it it's still so popular that the line is that long. So it's nice having that option when you're actually waiting in the traditional line. But
Well,
a lot of people
I
don't do
still
it.
answer the trivia.
Oh, I
I just
answered
don't
the trivia. I just
do it
don't
on the
put,
app.
yeah.
Yeah, so not too many people play along on the actual app. I
Mm-mm.
think a lot of people actually do the trivia though.
Yeah.
And of
I know
course,
my 6-year-old, he's like, wait, we're in the lightning lane. And he's like, wait, there's a trivia question. And I was like, oh, I don't think are you sure you know the answer? And he knew some of the answers. And I'm like, where did you learn this stuff?
it's like, Mom, we've
There's
been on this ride 10
that
million
too.
times. Come on.
Yeah. He's a sponge.
That can be a good thing or a bad thing. But
Mm,
in this context, it's good.
right.
Now, the safety instructions are the same,
I
but they
love
have
that
it.
they kept the safety
Yes.
instructions. They're just classic.
Yeah. The intro video to it, though, is different.
Hmm.
And I love this. That
I
Indiana
love
Jones
this.
style red line that goes to your different locations.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it goes in the, does it go in the same order? I don't think it goes in the same order that you see them
No, it
in
goes
the
around the
show.
world. It goes around the globe
Yeah,
order.
and still, and
Like
it
Vogue.
kind of doesn't, and then it jumps around a little bit. So,
Yeah.
and so a lot of these places that you go are going to be either significant in Disney history or have some sort of connection with Disney.
Right.
That there are better transitions between the scenes, but a
Hmm.
lot of times the CGI is a little bit obvious. So I think
Yeah.
that detracts from it a bit. But so you start off with the clouds again, and then you open up with the Matterhorn in Switzerland and Italy because it's right on the border.
It is on the border. Yes.
And that is my goal. I want to go see the Matterhorn. I want to go hiking in Switzerland. There's a chance we could be going this spring. There's a
Ooh.
chance. I have to convince a certain person that I share a house with that we can spend the money on it.
Always. That's always the problem. They're always the negative ones, these spouses of ours.
They have no appreciation for it.
No
No,
appreciation.
yeah. Well, that certain person that I share the house with is more worried about going to visit Indonesia and her family there.
Well, that's
Like,
understandable.
but if we can, make a stop in
It's
Switzerland,
like
be
a pit stop.
on the
It's the
way,
halfway point. If you go that direction.
kind of, it's good.
Kind of.
Then you go
See, the
to,
whole world is like the halfway point to Indonesia. So, you
there's a
know,
couple places, it's on the other side of the world. So depending on which way you
technically,
go,
you still got to stop at some point and take a break.
and we typically have to take like 4 flights. So yeah, we
That's
stop at a
true.
bunch of places.
Yeah. Might as well make the best of it.
Yeah. And so, of course, there is the Matterhorn bobsleds out in Disneyland. So there's
Yeah.
your connection there. And
Right.
Third Man on the Mountain, which is a very good movie. I like that.
Hmm.
Which, if you've seen the Swiss Family Robinson, you'll see some
Yes.
repeat characters in there. Which, after seeing some of these older Disney movies, like, oh, I remember that guy. Oh, and that
Yeah.
girl. Oh, and that guy. It's like the whole
Right.
cast is reused again.
Because they use the same actors in a lot of the
Oh,
old movies
yeah.
so many times over and over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah. There the younger kid in that movie in Swiss Family Robinson.
Oh,
I forget his name. I want to say Toby something, but
mm-mm.
um yeah, he's in a bunch of Disney movies too.
Oh, yeah.
You see him pop up. Like he's in Babes in Toyland, I believe.
Yes.
So yeah. After that though, we go to Isford, which is Greenland,
Hmm.
and that's where you see the ice shelf break off and
Yes.
there's the polar bears, and then you
Polar
see the
bear.
orca jump out. And that was the thing that whenever I first saw it, um, the you first see the polar bears that kind of stand up, and it looks like okay, you're flying over it, so they would stand up in reaction to you. But then it
Hmm.
like turns, and you see the is it an orca that jumps out of the water? I think it is some type of whale. I can't
Yeah, I
remember
think
now.
so.
I want to say an orca because they live up there, but
Mm.
then like the ice shelf breaks off, and I was like, all right, that is way too convenient to have happened one after the other.
Right.
So that and that
You're like,
that
okay.
because the original one of Soarin' over California, it seemed a little bit more of a natural thing that back when it was
Right.
made, the CGI was not that good then, so they had to use a lot of
Natural
natural, either natural
footage.
effects or natural elements for it to happen.
Right.
So I'm sure there was some bit of, special effects in there, but it seems
Mhm.
more natural. This one was kind of okay. Then you go to Port Jackson in Sydney, Australia, which is where the Opera House is.
Sydney.
Yay! And let's see. Yeah, by the time this airs, we've gotten back from our Australian trip. We didn't go to Sydney though. We went to Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go back for Sydney at some point.
You didn't go to Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Yeah, we only had so much time for the trip.
E.
So
Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. The address is everybody knows. No.
of course. Then you go to Neuschwanstein Castle
Ah, Sleeping Beauty.
it's in Bavaria in Germany. And yep,
Yes.
there was the inspiration, at least
Hmm.
partly, for Sleeping Beauty Castle. Then
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro National Park, and you get to see Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. So again,
Yep.
Animal Kingdom reference right there.
Hmm.
Then the Great Wall of China, which, believe it
Yep.
or not, is in China.
Surprise.
Amazing for the naming on that, huh?
Right? they had such a great job. They did such a great job there.
I'll say just it clicks. The naming,
This
I mean, the
works.
naming rights for that. Then Great Pyramids of Egypt.
Yep. That's my bucket list. Now that they've opened the Great Museum in Egypt and you can actually see Tutankhamun's tomb.
Ever since seeing, one of the James Bonds was there. I know it had Jaws in
Yeah.
it.
That's my like ultimate bucket list is the Great Pyramids and Egypt and
I want to see the Sphinx. Yes.
Sphinx and Tutankhamun's artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
hmm That's why I like Indiana Jones and the Mummy and those movies. Yeah.
The history person in you.
I'm an
Yeah.
archaeology person, yes. I had a small, very small period of my life where I had a small obsession with ancient Egypt. Just a little bit, you know, small, very small
If
time.
you read between the lines, it means she was very, very obsessed with it.
Just a bit still, slightly. Yeah.
After the pyramid, you go to the Taj Mahal in, was that Uttar Pradesh,
Yes.
India. And Indonesian word mahal means expensive. So
Yes.
I imagine there's a tie in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to the west and east Mitten Buttes in Monument Valley in Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
the Lau Islands in Fiji, which is where they reuse the orange scent that you get to
Yes.
smell. Then Iguazu Falls in Brazil and
It
Argentina.
is just massively beautiful.
Hmm.
Oh,
Then the Eiffel Tower in Gay Paris, heading to France.
we.
And now this is the in the Shanghai Disneyland version, the Disney California Adventure version, and the Epcot version all have
Mm.
this. They go in the Tokyo Disney Sea version. They see the you see the Tokyo Tower in Tokyo.
Hmm.
So that's
Okay.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
And then for the Epcot version, you finish in Epcot. In
Yes.
the Disney California Adventure version, you finish at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
In the Shanghai Disneyland version, you finish at Lujiazhu, which is in Shanghai.
Mm-hmm.
The Disney Tokyo Sea, you finish in Chiba at
Yes.
Disney Tokyo Sea,
Disney
and they also
Tokyo
think features Tinkerbell with the
with the
fireworks at the
fireworks.
ending.
Yes.
And news that, at least as of this recording, was fairly new. Coming this summer will be Soarin' Across America as a little special thing for the 250th birthday of the United States
Yes.
that will take guests on a breathtaking journey highlighting some of the country's natural beauty and iconic cityscapes.
Mm.
So, in other words, I need to book a trip this summer
Yes.
to go back and see that.
And see all of the versions. Yeah. Right? Collect them all.
Plus,
We
I
have
have,
one.
yeah, plus I have to go to Shanghai and
Yeah, we
Tokyo
got to
and
go
see those
all over,
versions.
right? That's where our next meetup should be is international
So our company does a meetup
every
every
year.
year, at least tries to every year at one of the parks or somewhere, just so we
Mhm.
can see each other because we're spread see each
We're
other in
spread
person
all
because we're
over.
spread all throughout the country, and literally throughout the country. We've got East Coast people, we've got West Coast people, and everywhere in between, north, south. We cover it all.
Hmm
So if you need a travel advisor in your neighborhood, if you want someone close to you,
Probably got one.
yeah. So Amanda, which one do you prefer of all those options?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen the new one yet because it's not out. So I think I
Okay,
need to
so
see it.
other
So
than the new
then,
ones,
I don't know. It's so hard to say because like I like the newer version, I think, because I like soaring around the world. It just takes you across so many beautiful vistas and you get to see so many things, you know. And I love that it shows a lot of the inspiration for a lot of the movies that Disney has done. Like, for example, like the Taj Mahal. Like you obviously see, like in Aladdin, the Sultan's palace. Like you see so many recognizable landscapes from Disney movies and see where they came from. I just love it. I think it's and all the scents that they pipe in, and the jasmine at the Taj Mahal, and the sand and the dirt and the, you know, with the elephant and all that stuff. Like, I love it. It's just,
And with Fiji, like Moana type thing
oh,
with the Pacific
yeah.
Islands and some of the stuff from Up that
Hmm.
you throw in there,
I
and then
love that they, yeah, from Iguazu Falls, because like that's where Paradise Falls was based off of. Yeah, like it's
and then
just, it's
the,
interesting.
the Eiffel Tower with Hunchback of Notre Dame, and
Mm, Notre
uh,
Dame,
yeah,
yes.
Monument Valley. It's kind of the inspiration for Cars with
Yes.
Radiator Springs.
Radiator Springs, yeah.
And there's also a tie-in with Space, or excuse me, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad with the
Well,
different
yeah, yeah.
ones there. They have different locations.
Well, and that's what I loved even about like some of the older Disney movies is they just took inspiration from beautiful places across the world, you know.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to
I
film in the tropics,
know.
you know? So I think I like soaring over California.
Yeah.
Like I said, just some of the locations there, and it seems a little bit more of a natural thing. Um,
Yeah,
the
agreed.
the CGI or any of the special effects don't stand out to me as much as they do during the other version, which it's still beautiful, and you're getting they did actual footage on all this, so you're seeing actual sights and
Yeah.
everything. The little flourishes they throw in there, though, it's as a storytelling, putting on my hat as a movie reviewer type thing that may I don't want to say it diminishes soaring around the world, but it elevates soaring over California.
Yeah.
That it doesn't have that. Although
Agreed.
Food Rocks, the songs there are catchy. So
Right? Veggie, veggie, fruit, fruit.
that's
I'm
Kitchen
just gonna be
Cabaret.
singing
Come
that all
on.
day now.
So, but if I'm forced to go on soaring around the world, I'm still going to
I'm
go
not
on
gonna
it.
say
It
no, right?
exactly. So how you twist my arm? It's
Darn.
no, no. Both versions of Soarin' I think are fantastic, and I'm very
Yeah.
excited to see the new one coming out too.
Yeah.
I want to see how long that sticks around and if it comes back for
Yeah.
special occasions and stuff too.
And I'm really hoping that they use naturally captured vistas as well and viewpoints because I think I agree with that where the CGI kind of once you realize it's not real, it kind of
Like
takes
the
away from the experience as us, grown-ups, it takes away from the magic,
the
you know.
Taj Mahal scene specifically in Soarin' Around the World. It's especially the reflection on the water. You can tell.
You can tell.
So it's
Once you see it, then you know, and then you
yeah.
not know again.
So
You know? So,
would you like to finish with a travel tip?
mm, just go. Just go on the trip. Those places like especially not even just the ones that are highlighted around the world or in California. Like if you have a trip that you want to take, life is too short. Just go,
And that's a big thing that I've
right?
been lucky enough to literally travel around the world that
Right.
I would not have chosen to go to a lot of these places,
Hmm.
if it wasn't to see my wife's family and other stuff. And even some of the places that we've stopped at along the way, I would not have gone there necessarily oh, this is my first choice of where I want to go.
Yeah.
But traveling and then the experiences you get from traveling
Yeah.
are they're priceless.
And I'm learning like watching my 6-year-old travel. Like when we went down to Disney for his birthday and our luggage got lost for a day, he was so like nonchalant about it. He was like, "Oh, well, we're on vacation. Things can be replaced. We're fine. We're alive. We're healthy. Nothing bad happened other than that. Like we'll be fine, Mom." And I was like, "You know what? That's a great attitude to have." Like it you things will happen, you know what I mean? But like experiences and like learning how to just go with the flow and just let not that you should just let life happen, obviously, but like just being in new places and experiencing new things and learning new cultures and just expanding your horizons is just life is about the people and about the path you make and the path you take,
In every move you make, I'll be no, wait,
right?
wait, that's not go
I'll
back
be
to that.
watching you. No, we're doing this again.
No, but that is very
I
true.
gotta tie
Is
it back
that
again, right?
but no, that is great insight, and
Mhm.
I fully agree with that thing. And the more you travel, we have to have an episode here that focuses on international travel and the experiences you can have,
Yeah.
and the meaning of international travel and what you can get from it and what you can contribute to it
Mhm.
and things like that. That's gonna be an episode coming up.
Yeah.
So, but my travel tip is eat healthy food, even if there aren't audio animatronic fruits and vegetables singing about it. So, okay, no, serious thing. At Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort, you can have a great time on slower attractions. Now, we didn't talk about it in depth today, but we mentioned the living with the land is a
Yes.
lot of fun. Usually does not have a long wait.
Hmm.
Don't pass up those types of attractions just because they don't get your adrenaline pumping. They're
Yeah.
still a lot of fun. We did a whole episode about laid back Disney, or was it
Yes.
that two episodes? And then, or no, laid back Disney. That's our Christmas, day after Christmas episode. And then it was
Oh,
underrated that we talked about for
yeah, we
more
talked about
stuff. Then
underrated.
there's a lot of overlap on there too.
Yeah, but
Um,
same thing. Yeah.
yeah. So actually, maybe we shouldn't give that tip because I like not having a long wait line.
Don't give out our
So
secrets, Matt.
where's my Men in Black neuralizer in the Ray Bans?
Little
We can do the
Ray-Bans. Yeah.
flashy thing on the people.
Right.
No, we want people to enjoy, get the most out of Disney. So yeah.
Yes.
Now, if you have a destination or an experience that you'd like to have us discuss on the Where Yinz Goin podcast, or if you'd like to share your favorite place to visit or have a travel tip, feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear your feedback and ideas. Amanda, how can people get a hold of you?
I am available on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Dreams by Design Travel with Amanda, or I can be reached directly by email, Amanda at dreamsbydesigntravel.com.
Here at the podcast, we are on Facebook and X at Where Yinz Goin, Yinz Yinz Goin Goin with the apostrophe. All this information is in the episode description. So if you want to contact us to book a trip or have any questions, you know how to reach us. You don't have to have written that down or have a
Right?
photographic memory. If you're driving, hands on the wheel, right?
Please.
I always hate that thing when you're like, I have to write something down. You're like searching for that pen and paper. And then by the time you find
Yeah,
it, it's like, all right,
it's
what was
gone.
that again? And yeah. So everyone else, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend, let other people know. If you like what you heard, spread the word. We will share all of our awesome insights and just having a good time talking about stuff, right?
Right?
Plus, you get your deep thoughts by Amanda.
Always.
Move over Jack Handy with that. Amanda has a
There's
deep thought.
always some sort of deep thought coming out. It's dangerous here.
Everyone else, please join us next time. We're heading out that. We'll see you later.